It is the morning of November 20th, and we're out here today on a new piece of public land that I've actually never stepped foot on, never even driven by it, let alone checked it out and scoured it. So you could say I'm a little nervous for how this sit's going to go, but I'm excited nonetheless. For some reason, I think it's pretty fun to come out here and check out these new places. And from the aerial, this spot looks really good. Now, obviously, I have no idea what the hunting pressure has been like, and I haven't run trail cameras out here to know what's in here, but I'm thinking there should be some big deer in here. And based on the aerial photos, I think I've somewhat figured out what the travel route should be this morning. The plan is to go in here and set up on the north side of basically a ridge top, was what it looks like. Not too hilly in here, but it should be kind of just a gradual high spot. And it looks like either the DNR or someone has planted like road trees, and it's a pretty big patch of them. Looks like it'll be really thick, so I'm thinking that's going to be a really good bedding area. And it's in the heart of this public land here, and you know, it's almost a mile from the access just to the start of it. Where I'm going, it's going to be at least a mile, and it's going to be even farther than I thought. I thought I was going to be able to park up there along the road, but I don't think there's any place to park. At least I couldn't find one in the dark. So I'm down here in a parking lot, and now I have to walk even farther. I don't know how far my walk's gonna be, but I better get going. But anyway, I'm gonna set up on the north side of that bedding area, and we have a pretty good south wind today. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna set up on the crest of that ridge, and I'm hoping that there'll still be a good buck cruising. I think the big ones should be breaking away from does by now and should be on their feet cruising, looking for some of those last hot does. So I'm gonna set up on the crest of that ridge, and hopefully something will walk by. But doing a hanging hunt today with the X-Stand backcountry combo, using the hang-on stand instead of my climber to be a little bit more versatile on what trees I can get into. Never used it before, so this could be a train wreck, and it's a new spot. A little nervous, but I think it'll be fun, and hopefully it'll be a good hunt. So I better get going. It's about 5 a.m. right now, and I have about an hour and a half till first light, so let's get going. Well, I'm finally set up. If I see anything this sit, it'll be a freaking miracle. I lack so much confidence in this sit that I'm not even going to go through the trouble of setting up the tree arm. I made so much noise setting up this stand. I'm in an area that I don't know. There's an access road that I'm not quite sure if I should be this close to. I don't know how much gets traveled. Don't know how pressured this area is. Haven't seen any deer. It's about a half hour after legal shooting. I have waterfowl hunters down there. They're quite a ways away, but it's just have a list of things that makes me lack confidence about this set. But we're in here. It's a beautiful area, really beautiful. If I knew more about it, I bet I'd be more confident. And you know, it's a good plan. There's a nice ridge right here, and there's that plantation of trees right there is a bunch of pin oaks, and it's really thick in there. I checked it out in the dark. So that should be good bedding, and this ridge is on the downwind side of it. And then there's a bottom that runs down behind me here, and it goes all the way up through there out towards more ag fields and more food. And there should be good bedding all throughout that, basically a river bottom. This is basically a lake out behind me here where the waterfalls are, and it floods every now and then, creates some nice bottom ground. But like I said, not really confident at all. I don't know how long I'll stay, It's gonna take me a while to get all the way out of here and get the stand packed up and everything else. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Alright, well, it's about 10 a.m. now, and I've actually had some pretty good action this morning. Pretty happy with how the morning turned out. Probably should have went ahead and set up the camera arm, but unfortunately, no shooters came in for a shot, so it didn't really matter. I did see one doe behind me, and then maybe 15 minutes after that, I saw a little buck out in the grass out there, and then maybe a half hour ago, I looked over and saw a little buck. I think he was working a scrape over there. Could barely make him out throughout the brush. But pretty fun morning. It's a beautiful morning out, really. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how the sit turned out for the first time in here. I think the plan is to get down and scout my way out of here throughout this bottom. Maybe gain some intel on this piece of land. And I'm getting down now because it's going to take a while to get this stand down and scout my way out of here. And I think I'm going up to hunt some private land with my buddy that we hunted on Halloween weekend a little bit tonight. So if we do that, I'll want to get out of here pretty quick, so we'll have time to make the drive up there and have some action up there tonight. So I better get down because this stand's going to take me a while to pack up, and I'm a long ways back in here. So
yeah, pretty quick.
should just peg him. 15 yards. Should I? No. We need to get set up though, dude. What do you think it gets set up? I think in here. I don't know what you think. Clump of trees. No, we're talking as loud as we can. Oh, he's got us. He's got us, don't we? We're gonna have to shoot him in self-defense. Oh. Yeah, right. That was serious. Oh my gosh. Should I turn back? How do you have my release? It's only me after that. I'll take a look.
There's another doe right there too. What? There's another doe. Look in front of that one right there. Okay. They might come this way, bud. Anyway, you hold that. I'm gonna shoot this doe if it comes in.
All right. Yeah. Alright guys, it's the afternoon of November 20th. Jack and I just finally got set up and finally got a lull in the action. We still have deer up on the ridge behind us, but I need to do this interview, tell you guys what's going on. But we got in here, we got at our spot at like 2:30. Took us maybe half hour to get in here, and we've just been covered up in deer. I don't know how we didn't spook anything going in, but we had a spike come walk right to us right before we got to our spot. Thought we were gonna have to shoot him in self-defense, and then we had does up behind us for a long time, and now a little 8-point just popped up over that ridge with those does. So bucks are getting bigger. Hopefully a good one comes in and gives us a shot. And if a mature doe comes in, Jack's gonna take it. So hopefully we can get that on film if we get any action with that. But we just came in here hunting on the ground in this new spot. We have a stand on the ridge back up behind me, maybe 150 yards away. But I was thinking with this south wind, these bucks are going to be cruising more deeper into this timber, checking all these ridges, and they're going to be closer to this this creek down here on the bottom. And you can see the creek bottom, and a bunch of these ridge points come together right here. We've got trails leading all to us. And I don't think we're going to be seen. We're just standing against this tree, but it's got a lot of cover around it. So hopefully it'll break up our silhouette enough and we'll be good to go. But I need to stop talking now. It's been action-packed so far, so hopefully that keeps up.
How close is it? What is it? No. Up to you. Is she looking? No. What do you think? Wait for a good shot. Block it. One. I didn't want to shoot her anyways. Oh, you did? Oh, should I? No. I was burying them. Dude, I could have put her right through the phone. I thought you were trying to shoot it, so I was telling you to take that shot. You'd have just hammered it. Holy cow, that was exciting. Oh, dude. Oh gosh. Are they gonna fight? Oh, dude. Go. This is so cool. Oh. He's a dominant buck. Should I take him? My adrenaline's going so good. That was cool. She was at 5 yards. Dude, I could have just split her. Oh. I just didn't want to split those little bucks off because I didn't know if a big one was with them. They're gonna fight. I understand. Though. She's looking up there. And she might not be stupid like they are. They're gonna go at it again. Yep. Gonna try to work up the courage, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, you were joking. He's gonna come right here. Can you imagine if these were two shooters? Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Oh, isn't it cheesy? Somehow we have 3 bucks now, I think. I think it's still in there. Well, we're driving back now. That was a pretty awesome hunt. I think it was one of my better hunts of the season. I don't know how many deer we saw, and we had several of them get really close. And when you're hunting on the ground, that makes it really fun, really interesting. Thought we were gonna get a shot at some of those does, and Jack definitely could have smoked one of the does, but he thought it would spook the two young bucks, and he was worried if they spooked, it would ruin our chances of seeing anything big. So he just elected to pass that. But anyway, we're gonna be, I think the plan is to go back for tonight and then come back up here tomorrow and probably hunt it all day. So if you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks.